your Facebook. I'm not wrong on this, please. I didn't do nothing.
Calm down. All right, calm down.
Who are you?
We are beyond stupid.
I don't lie. Ain't no reason to lie. Lying gets you nowhere.
You see, folks.
Because I ain't no sissy la-la like some of these motherfucking YouTubers. Just saying. Just saying. Just saying.
What you got, dog? What we doing tonight?
Get this, bro. Nicolina came on my panel, and her name was Ernie's wife. I was like, oh my God, what in the hell?
Mama T, a.k.a. by the gangster name Little T, U-R-D, that's a little turd.
Oh no, it's China. Nope, I muted her ass, TOG. Because you can't get a word in edgewise. She just screams, oh, you live in a motel and you're on meth. You live in a motel and you're on meth. Big fucking deal, bitch. Big deal.
Yeah. Sometimes I get so mad, there's no controlling me. My thoughts get so bad, I'm like, I might grab a bat, I don't know. My wrath, my blood boils over like, oh God, here goes. I lost all feeling from my head to my toes. You said some shit that I can't let go, so just stay tuned for the rest of the show. So have you ever felt betrayed? Switches how you see things, realize something needs change. Cause I know you got me up, let me show you what's up. Cause enough is enough. I'll take a face full of pavement just to make a statement. I know there's no turning back. Oh God, adrenaline wasted, so mad I can taste it. I know there's no turning back. I'll do what it takes, I ain't making mistakes like that. I'll put it on your face to make you go take it back. I'll lose my shit, I go crazy when I'm mad. And now you go wish you shut the fuck up real bad. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. I'll take smoke, I'ma poke a hole through you, choking's overdue. Come at me and you won't get any older, dude. Crack your holder too. Heating up inside of me, blood so violently, thanks for trying me. Now it's finally time to see how this rivalry becomes my dynasty. I know there's no turning back. Oh God, adrenaline wasted, so mad I can taste it. I know there's no turning back. I'll do what it takes, I ain't making mistakes like that. I'll put it on your face to make you go take it back. I'll lose my shit, I go crazy when I'm mad. And now you go wish you would shut the fuck up real bad. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back.
Well, good evening, everybody. Finally, I'm Jimbo.
And I'm Kemper.
We're coming to you live from the stand. Tonight, it was my fault. I made us late, all on me. I won't say that very often because it's usually Kemper's fault.
Yeah.
Not my fault. I can't lie my way out of it. What's going on, buddy?
Nothing, man. I was just sitting here down a screen record rabbit hole.
Oh, man. Aren't those the best?
Yeah. I found some good ones, some really good ones.
Good.
They're going to surface very soon.
Yeah, good.
Yeah. A lot of people, too.
Yeah.
Good old
T43's panel today.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
That's why I went looking.
Yeah. She's beyond disturbed. I kind of thought, man, maybe she's gonna get over her issues, but I think it's deeper. I think it's really a mental issue with her. I can't figure nothing else out. It has to be.
Mm-hmm.
Dark Angel, thank you for being a member for 6 months. I love the Stan family. The Stan family loves you too. We appreciate you. So, yeah, man. I mean, I thought, you know what? Look, for one thing, I was listening, and she was yelling at the top of her lungs at people in the chat. Jimbo took Hunter to Roger Brown's house.
Yep.
No, I didn't, bitch.
Yeah, she started that. There was about a dozen that popped up over in her chat saying nope, nope, nope. Yeah. And then she kept maintaining. And literally almost 30 people showed up. Mm-hmm. Like, hold your tongue, witch. It was great.
No notification. I don't know. Sometimes those notifications uncheck. You might want to go back and make sure it's not gray and make sure it's black. That's happened to me on just about every channel I follow. Mm-hmm. But I did put it in the Discord earlier. Y'all got to check that link room. Oh, Mystery Lady, I'm going to stay away from Mama T. Mammoth. And you are right. She is trash. You know, I set her straight on that. And then she was like, you want to come out? So I thought, well, you know what? Yeah, let me go up here. And I was going to be friendly too, you know? And I was friendly, man. I mean, I really was friendly.
Till Ernie showed up.
Yeah, and listen, this bitch
tried to say you brought Ernie up after she had not to, but it was actually her.
She brought him up.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Like, I put together a little recording because I figured when I started playing her video, she would private it, you know, and play the game. So that's what I've been doing. I made a little recording so she can't run and private her video.
Right.
So I've almost got it downloaded. Let me see if it actually might be downloaded.
Shay, you are correct. She is batshit crazy. And she brings all this shit on herself. All of it.
Yep.
Yep. And honestly, what I took from it today is seeing it from my view, you know, of course in chat, but honestly, man, I think she's in love with Ernie.
That's what I've been saying for a while.
It still keeps you into the mental illness issue, but I think that's the deeper part of it. I really do. I'm not trying to make a joke. I honestly, wholeheartedly believe that she's in love with Ernie, and that's why she does that.
Oh, I've been saying that for a while, bro.
Like, it's too obvious.
Let's see.
But I seen that go down today, and I was like, yep, she's defending her man.
Yep. Okay.
Did it upload yet?
Yep.
Cool.
I'm multitasking. Let me pull it up here. Mm-hmm.
Yep, crazy in love. I mean, you could hear it in her voice and what she got that tone over. Like, it was protect mode over Ernie. Didn't matter what Ernie did. You don't fuck with Ernie. Yep.
Yeah, for her to try to dismiss his, criminal charges as if they're nothing. Oh, they're not violent. They're not threatening. What? It's felony, and he stole a van that didn't belong to him and destroyed it. The back of it was destroyed.
Yeah.
Not to mention, him drawing a map to my house. Let's don't go real life, Jimbo. Let's don't go real life, Jimbo. Mama T, are you going to tell your boyfriend not to go real life? Let me find it here. Let's see. Oh, here we go. I might have to turn that up. It sounded kind of low.
Yeah, it does.
Damn, it was loud too. Wonder if I share it instead of playing it like that, if it'd be louder. Let me try that.
You mean sharing it? Oh, uploading it on YouTube?
No, I can still share it from my computer. Just instead of sharing the
sharing it to yourself.
Chrome, Chrome tab. I'll share it a window. Let's see. Now see if it's loud enough.
Paying attention to her saying that, but she also said, you correct me if I'm wrong, Mom T, that you don't think I'm a pedo, that you only said that because you're angry at me.
I did say that. Absolutely.
Okay, so there's Mama T admitting that she only says I'm a pedo because she was mad at me.
Mm-hmm.
I actually technically don't feel that you're technically a pedo, because the definition of pedo is somebody that goes, the definition of a pedophile is somebody that is attracted to minor children.
Yeah. I mean, my wife is
like her daddy.
Almost 48.
Prepubescent children. That's what it is. Prepubescent children. God, I can't talk today. Traders admitted what also, Stacy? That she doesn't think Jumbo's a pedo. I mean, I was angry. I was very angry, and I was hurt.
Yeah, we've been quite angry at each other for a while, exchanging jabs and haymakers.
Now, I'll be honest if you'll be honest, Jimbo, okay? Okay, let's just do this right now.
Okay. Anybody who has to make a deal to be honest is a fucking liar, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'll be honest if... Why don't you just be honest, Mama T? Weird,
right.
Huh?
Right.
I don't want to talk about Ernie. We're not going to talk about Ernie. We're going to talk about the shit that we have done. I don't want to talk about Ernie. If you'll be honest, Jimbo, okay? Okay, let's just do this right now. I don't want to talk about Ernie. We're not going to talk about Ernie. If you'll be honest, Jimbo, okay?
Yeah, I rewound it on purpose.
Okay, let's just do this right now. I don't want to talk about Ernie. We're not going to talk about Ernie. We're going to talk about the shit that we have done between each other.
So her rules. I don't want to talk about Ernie. We're not going to talk about Ernie. Her rules.
Mm-hmm.
It's her panel. I said, okay, it's fine with me.
Period. Okay, so one of the reasons why I stopped watching you, besides the stuff about my family, was because, I am one of those people that is a real friend, and you attacking somebody that I care about, I don't like that.
Who's she
Like
talking
I said,
about?
I'm not going to say the name because I said I didn't want to talk about him, but
Just because you don't say his name, when you bring him up, you want me to respond, right, bitch?
Right.
Like, he wants me to respond. What does he think I'm going to say? Skern, Ern. I was being respectful and calling him Ernie.
that's just why I'm explaining why
Yeah,
I did what I did.
It's not gonna stop. He's got all of it coming, in my opinion, and more. And I heard you last night say that you don't think he's really wanted. He's 100% wanted. He's just thinking
Well, if he,
in New York too.
okay, well, my opinion is if he is wanted, that's his business.
No, Mama T, it's not his business. All these people who do true crime and track thieves, killers, kidnappers, they track people like Ernie, Mama T.
Mm-hmm.
Predators. That's Ernie, Mama T.
One of the
100%.
main predators.
What'd you say, buddy?
I said one of the main predators.
Yes. And he's got the perfect, hiding place behind, I'm the predator bounty hunter. Yeah, you are.
Yeah, no, they're not going to go. They're not going to go searching for something.
It's him that has to do the time, nobody else. So why worry about it? You know what I mean? Why worry about it?
Yeah, nobody else has to do the time. Why do you worry about Benny, Mama T? I mean, last time I checked, nobody's going to do the time for Benny, are they, Kemper?
Not that I know of. I don't think that's an available situation.
No.
No.
Even though the Shells tried to convince Ernie that he could walk in and trade places with Shelby. True story, bro.
I know. They wanted him to.
Ernie, you just get slapped on the wrist. You ain't never been in trouble. Just go on down there and trade places with Shelby now. Yep. The bounty hunter became their prey.
I mean, to me, he's a dangerous fugitive.
He's a dangerous. His crimes are not dangerous, Jim.
She interrupts me every time I start to say something. He is a dangerous fugitive. When he's cracked out or high or whatever he does, let's say he's having a psychotic episode, bitch. He's dangerous. If he's driving behind the wheel of a 2,000-pound vehicle, he's dangerous. What part of that do you not understand?
No, don't do that, please.
His threats are. He's drawing a map to my house. A map to my house.
Now, see, I don't agree with everything, but everything, people that I followed, like you, Ernie, Nicolina, I don't always agree with everything any of you do. Just like you guys don't always agree with me. So, I guess all of that down?
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought you handled that pretty gracefully today.
Oh, Olive Sky?
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Okay, so you know what? Let's just do this. We can agree to disagree, correct?
Always.
Now you can hear her being aggressive, and I was pretty much keeping my cool.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't agree with what you say about Ernie, and you know that. But I know that you know what Nicolina is doing to myself and many other people isn't right.
Oh yeah. Yeah, Nicolina is. You know, I don't know. Something has to be done.
Yeah, I agree.
She's about as reckless as it gets, and you know, I mean,
Kathy, she let Ernie on panel because she wanted to have a big reaction in her chat. She wanted that.
When
she came within a half mile, maybe a quarter of a mile.
So she was in Kentucky.
She won't even let me finish that. Like every time I start to talk, she talks over me.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Seeing that. So every time he goes has an episode like that, he goes down the side of the road, yelling and screaming, "Help me, Facebook!" all this crap. Somebody needs to call the cops. Absolutely. That's the time to go real off.
Hey! I thought we said we weren't going to talk about Ernie.
Yep. There you go.
Do you hear that?
The hypocrisy.
I mean, crazy, bro.
Well, Embassy Suites is talking about Ernie. I was just responding. And I was saying that when he's having a manic episode or whatever kind of episode, schizophrenic episode or whatever, and is it the highway or near the highway, it's a good thing to call the police.
Well, they don't need to call it stays on meth. They don't need to call it stays on meth.
It don't matter.
And they don't need to call it a bunch of lies.
Yeah,
it does matter, Jimbo.
The police, no, it don't. The police don't care what they say. The police are going to get there and respond and make their own evaluation.
It absolutely does matter, because if they think somebody is on drugs and could possibly be combative, instead of having a mental breakdown or a PTSD episode or a schizophrenic episode or a DID, which is dissociative identity disorder,
okay,
they need to know what they're actually dealing with.
Let me ask you a question. Do you think they would handle it differently if it was somebody definitely on meth or somebody definitely having a psychotic disorder?
I absolutely do think they would.
I'm going to bring a cop up on panel tonight. He will tell you they will not handle it differently. I have talked to this man several times because of that very issue you're talking about.
So I've talked to that cop several times and another cop once separately. They don't even know each other. And both told me the same thing. The police will respond. It doesn't matter if he's having a psychotic episode or a drug-induced episode. They will handle it according to, the situation at hand.
Right.
How the person acts, how they react, if they follow instructions, if they comply. It doesn't matter. There's a protocol. They don't roll up on the scene when somebody's acting like Ernie's acting and go, "Hey, buddy, have you had meth today?" I mean,
I know.
crazy, right?
Oh my God, yes.
Yeah, I mean, goodness gracious.
I promise you, they won't handle it any differently. They are out there to protect him and protect others. They're not trying to hurt him, not at all.
Right, Crispy Treat. He was telling the highway cops he was having a PTSD episode and he got tased. Like, I got PTS and everything. I can't sit down. Got feels of wiener in my butt. I can't sit down.
If they wanted to, they would have tased him last time. They wouldn't let him run out in the road and get run over by a car.
They absolutely tased him after they told him, "You're going to run out. You're going to get hit by a car." And he goes, "I won't get hit by a car. I promise I won't." How in the hell can you promise that, Kemper?
He can't. It's like he's got the mentality of a small kid.
Yeah.
Since we're going to talk about this, let's just do it. Let me ask you a couple questions, okay? Being Ernie's friend at one point in time, you said you love and care about him at one point in time. That's why you were trying to do what you were doing, correct? That's what you told me.
Yeah, that's after he and I made up, I wanted to try to get him help and all that, but he don't want no help. He don't want no help.
That's 100% true. Kemper can tell you. You know, once Ernie and I had made up, you know, I forgave him for all the bullshit he's done to me and my family in the past. And this dude just keeps doing it. Just keeps doing it. Keeps doing it. He won't do it again because I'm not going to give him the opportunity. You know, finally learned my lesson. And I didn't know.
You know, I said it takes what it takes sometimes.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't know he was such a weirdo with, you know, all them toys and stuff either. You know, I wouldn't have let him around my family.
Right. I mean, I know you didn't knowingly allow him around your family, and he wants to bash you and lie about you and talk shit when in actuality you and Thelma footed the bill for his existence for the better part of 15 years.
Yeah, absolutely.
And he wants to act like none of that happened and you're such an evil person. And he doesn't even put a perspective on it. He just says it. Bam! Yep. There it is. So, yeah, I mean, he knows it. And when he goes or tries to go to sleep at night on his meth, I know he thinks about it because he thinks about his brother in jail, well, prison. And he worries about the fact that Shelby's going to get to him one day. And I'm pretty sure I know why he's worried.
Yeah.
Again, Mama T, you need to do your homework. Stop suckling on the teat. It's not a good teat. No, I was just saying it's not a good teat. It's tainted.
Right. It's one of them teats that's got the dried up milk in it.
Medicine, and when he takes that medicine, he don't act like he's acting now or act like he's acting when he's running down the highway. He's a different person.
Well, yes, most people are, but also with most people that take medication that have mental illness, once they take that medication and you know they're good for a while, they think they don't need it no more. It is very common among people that have mental illness to stop taking their medication at one point in time. It's true.
He don't take it for a while. He takes it long enough to get out of the hospital or long enough to fool somebody, and then he don't take it anymore. He don't like it.
Then why try to trigger? Then why try to trigger somebody that has a mental illness by playing videos that you know for a fact or mentioning shit you know for a fact that would harm them or could cause them to have a mental break?
For the same reason he told everybody that I'm a drug kingpin, have thousands of drugs in my safe outside my house and thousands of dollars in my safe outside my house, and then drew a map to my house. Yeah, he is a.
But Jimbo, in all fairness, he only did that stuff after you came out and attacked him first.
First of all, in all fairness, it's something else you say when you're deflecting or lying. For the most part. And no, he didn't only do that stuff after I came out against him. No. Alicia Turner told me about their little game they had lined up. It's me and all his, you know, Ricky and all their soldiers, you know, that they were getting together and they were going to take down the stand.
Mm-hmm.
This life, I do still have it.
Sorry.
So I was ready for
it. Yeah. You sort of expect it with them.
Yeah.
No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
And yes, Jessica, that is true.
No,
when
ma'am.
People have mental, okay, hold on. When people have mental, please. When people have mental illness, they will stop taking their medication when they start to feel like they don't need it no more. And they could be off of it for months or years. I've seen it too many times. Oh, no, I'm not the sugar.
But yeah, I didn't come at Ernie first. No, after we made up, him and Macca left and started their shit. They left my house and started their shit. After they thought he was out of trouble, they started their shit. It was on your panel. The whole big
Well,
I knew it was coming.
I remember
Alicia
that.
Turner told me it was coming. Alicia Turner was still friends with everybody over there, still in your group chats, and she told me, she showed me screenshots. Ernie was concocting an army to take Jimbo
What group
down.
chats?
What group chats? She acts like she didn't know what was going on. You knew, Mama T. You protect your boy. Crispy Treat. Ricky is a mean girl now. He is.
Yeah.
And the thought of him doing that is. But yeah, shortly after this, she brought old Skern dog right up on panel. I couldn't see, I was on my phone. I had it on the comments, so I was trying to see, but the sun was so bad I couldn't even see that. But next thing I know, who is that? When I was my backstage, I knew who it was. Well, hello, Jimbo. And I was even nice to that little sawed-off piece of shit to start with. And then he wants to talk, I am a hero. No, you ain't, Ernie.
He's a zero.
Yeah, you ain't no hero.
He was going to say all those lies that he's been trying to push for the past 2 years. The same lies that people don't realize. He was telling these lies before anything happened from Jimbo. Jimbo kept taking it and taking it and taking it. He finally backfired. Shot back out at Ernie's bullshit. I sat there and watched it. So for those that, Jimbo came to Facebook and YouTube to take Ernie down. No, we came here to expose that motherfucker.
Yeah.
And that's what we've done.
Hey,
but
Donna,
on himself.
Yeah, I mean, we brought out plenty of information to show who he is, who he was, and probably who he's going to be the next time. It'll be a slightly different scam.
He always tweaks them.
Yeah. Thank you, Graham. Jimbo did a really good job on that panel today. I appreciate it. Listen, they talk about bridging gaps. All she had to do was keep Ernie's dumb ass off of that panel, and we probably would have had some kind of understanding. Like I said, I'm not ever going to allow her back over here because, I'm not over there. I'm not ever going over there. I went in there to be on her panel today, and I was watching from those bushes because there wasn't nothing else on at the time. At least I didn't know of anything else on. And I was on the road in bad signal down close to Harlan, around Pennington Gap, Virginia. And, so I tuned in. And as soon as I tuned in there, I'm hearing that Jimbo absolutely took Hunter down there with him. He absolutely. And then, they're allowing it in the chat. She don't say nothing about it, And then when I get on panel with her, she goes, your son that starts with an H. I'm not going to say his name on here. Really? You're not going to say it? Like, listen, she's about as two-faced and low-down lying scumbag as there is.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. I sat here and watched it, and I mean, you pretty much got that picture from her early on, right? But the depths of her bullshit, that's a different story altogether. Like, she's out there. For sure.
Dang, Paisley. That sucks. Yeah, Donna got hers late too. Y'all gonna have to start checking the Discord. I'll tell you right now. We'll probably go ahead and start scheduling live streams in advance. Let's see. As of right now, Friday and Saturday are 12:05s after midnight. Sunday, we're off. Monday, you work all day Monday, right?
Yeah, that's usually a 10 or an 11 o'clocker, depending.
So 11:05. Tuesday, we can go on at 10:05, and we may schedule those for 10:05. Wednesday, 11:05 or later.
What's going on?
Wednesday? That's your program, ain't it?
Yeah, I'm just asking why you're going over when we go live.
Oh, because they're saying YouTube's not notifying them.
Oh, I got you. I must have missed it. I was looking for it and couldn't find it. Sorry.
Oh, I was giving them a little heads up. But yeah, I mean, we're pretty much on a semi-set schedule, you know.
We don't really we really don't post like our live streams ahead of time because the title or whatever could change at any given time.
Right.
But usually what's going on that day is what's going to be about.
Mm-hmm.
So,
and we're not like, you know, some of these channels, and, you know, you find 30, 40, 50 live streams from the past that say, let's chat. We try to, you know, make our channel decent. You know, we put more effort into it than some people know, and more than a lot of creators ever will. You know, Mama T don't put any effort into her channel at all. I mean,
even today when she was screaming about that bullshit with you and Roger and Hunter, and she was like, "Somebody find me that video." Like, bitch, go find your own damn video. Like, she don't do shit, and she demands everybody do it for her. That's why she's entitled like that.
Yeah. Well, he ain't gonna find that video because video of me and Hunter.
Oh shit! I would find that video.
Huh?
Because she was gonna say if she found the video of you going to Rogers, she ain't gonna find Hunter in there.
No, that's what I'm saying. You'd be looking for the wrong person.
She'll just be proven wrong, is all I'm thinking.
Oh dear Lord.
YouTube today, big time.
Huh?
I think unsubscribe and subscribe again. That will help. I have to do that sometimes.
Yeah, I don't even have to unsubscribe and subscribe. Like, I just go in there, and a lot of times, like,
just refreshing your app a lot of times helps too if you're on a phone. You know?
What I ordered versus what I got. This has been the only.
Let's see. Subscriptions. No. See, a lot of them, like the bell's black. That means you get all notifications. And white means you don't, you know, really have any notifications. Then there's some of them that used to be black that are gray, like this one. And you click on it and it turns it black, which means you get all the notifications. I don't know why that does that, why it, you know, does it on its own, but it's just weird. I think it's one of those YouTube glitch things, man.
Yeah. Yeah, I was on my stuff on my YouTube channel today, looking at the different settings and block list and all that kind of stuff. And yeah, I had to reset some things.
Yeah. But yeah, unsubscribing and then subscribing, that works too. Just make sure when you click on all notifications.
I never think to do that. I always mess with my app. I don't know why, but I'm just like that.
Crispy Treat said, Jimbo, in all my years here, the way your streams are organized is really impressive. You do a lot of work that people don't even know, but I know. Well, thank you, Crispy Treat. If you notice, the channels that you subscribe to first are always the ones that you get notified for. Huh. That's cray cray. Not today, but cray cray.
Yeah.
Hey, hippie soul. Oh, I meant to text you back. Forgot. My bad. Kipper's fault. Kipper did it.
Don't get yourself in trouble not returning the messages, boy.
I know. My phone kept dying today, and I had one charger in the car, and it didn't work half the time. And Sarah was using it. And how about that shit, man? Like, she let Ernie talk. And listen, I don't know if she heard it or not, but like I conversed with Sarah, right? I didn't mute nothing.
Right. You told her that Sarah was in the car with her.
Yeah. It was like, we're getting gas and everything else, like, and then Sarah asked me for my credit card, and I was like, here you go. She even asked me what the number was on it, and I whispered it to her. I didn't know he was in the car. See what kind of low-life piece of shit you are? I'm not the one who was saying it.
Right. That don't make any sense whatsoever.
No. Keep a portable charger beside my car device. Oh, that's cool. Hey, Renee. Dang it, man. We didn't do the game tonight. And I'm slaughtered, so.
I was going to say, yeah, man, we can do it tomorrow night, man. Ain't no big deal.
So you agree?
I'm going to say it's almost midnight right now, so yeah, we'll do it tomorrow night. We've already got a game, so we can go right into it.
Yep. You could plainly hear Sarah in the car way before Skirt ever came up on panel. Yeah. And I 100% believe that after Mama T said, look, we're not going to talk about Ernie, she pretended to not have any internet. But she was there the whole time. So if she had internet, wouldn't she be gone? Or if she didn't have internet, like she wouldn't have been there on the panel, right? If she lost her internet?
That's what I would think. Yeah, sorry, man. I didn't realize I'd hit my mute button.
Oh, that's fine. But
I answered you twice. I was like, what in the world? Oh, shit.
Yeah, but, she... I gotta get me some new glasses, bro. Oh, no! Am I dry begging?
No, dude. Like, I've got 2 pair of readers. I'm going to have to get some stronger ones, though.
Yeah.
For sure. The age is hitting quick, bro. Yeah. I'm feeling my youth now.
But she, anyway, so what I think she did was pretend to not have any internet and go make a phone call or a text message. Ernie, Jimbo's on panel. I'm going to go up and start talking about you. Even though she already said we weren't going to talk about Ernie. And then she comes on panel and wants to bring him up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Stuff don't add up to me.
It's all about the drama.
Yeah. She brought him on there for drama views. And, we don't need them. We don't need the drama views. Look, I could put some bullshit in our chat, in our description, and have 400 or 500 people tomorrow. What's the point?
Yeah.
What's the point? You see these other creators. Hell, what traders have last night? 30, 40 tops ever? And we're talking about we winning. What the hell are you winning? And then, other creators, if they're not talking about the stand or one of the stand's rivals, when I say rival, I mean Nicolina and, that evil side of shit over there. But without those or the stand, you see they got 20 people in their chat. And I'm not kidding you, bro. 20.
Crazy.
Mm-hmm. But, we're not going to sell out and just start doing drama for drama.
No, not at all.
We do have our sights set on a few people to make some shit right. And it's coming. It's coming. You guys, girls running around, like a loose goose right now. But when we start, why are they picking on us?
Yeah.
We're going to point back to these days. Remember that?
Yep, sure do.
Can you sing a song or something while I run? And I'm going to look at a couple of videos. I'm going to look for a couple of videos here.
Looking for some videos.
Mm-hmm.
What you looking for? Something good?
Yeah, of course.
We'll catch up and chat here.
Didn't
realize I was up for
I asked a specific question today, and a little pussycat wouldn't answer it. But I got the answer. I'll show you if I find it.
Earth Angel, we've been doing our war room game lately. I don't know if you've been in here for that, but we'll be playing it tomorrow night. So it's not the quiz or the trivia like we were doing, but I'm sure we could do that too. I don't have the trivia stuff. Jimbo has that, but of course I passed the buck to Jimbo on that. Yeah, it has been a wild day on the street, y'all. A lot of shenanigans. And of course, Ernie trying to be whatever, being a wanted felon, bouncing around on YouTube panels. Ernie, soak it up, bud. Soak it up. The end is coming. You're going to be streamless very soon. You're going to hate life. You're going to be Bubba's bitch, too. And that's going to be wonderful. Oh, yeah. Okay, my bad. I got you, Luna. I got you. Meeting tomorrow. Yeah, Mo, the streets have been crazy today. I woke up to crazy, and it's been nonstop, and I'm just like over here trying to nap. Being a lazy ass. Got to take in them days off, though. Did you find your targeted video, sir?
I did. Now, did anybody ask me, did anybody see me ask the Skern dog today about his degree in business and marketing?
Oh, yes, I love this
one.
Even his diploma, too, right?
Huh?
Didn't you ask him about his GED in high school?
I did ask him about it, yeah, but I was leading up to this.
Mm-hmm.
But he refused to answer because he knows I got this.
Mm-hmm.
But he first he asked me to make him a degree, and I didn't. I'm not that good. But he was telling that Graz dude in Greeno,
yeah,
that he didn't ever say that. I never said that. Kind of like that look he had on his face when defense asked him, if he said he had a special response team waiting for John Paul down the road. And
Right.
he goes, huh?
I don't remember that.
Are you denying that statement? And he goes, I don't remember that. Same kind of look he had that night, with the growl. He's like, oh, no, I never said that.
Well, I was going to say, the clip that you have was from his werewolf time period, the same month that he was pushing that. He was also busting out with that lie.
Oh.
Yep.
Y'all ready for it?
Oh,
Y'all ready for this? Yeah, I'm not that good. All right. Here we go. Predator Hunter Nation. Oh, this must be muted. It
You
is.
guys know any better ways in marketing things. I always want to hear people like that. I've got a degree in business and marketing, and I always want to listen and kind of strengthen those networks up anyways. But much respect, guys, and I appreciate you guys. Thank you. Like building up with YouTube. I've been talking to someone over YouTube. If you guys know any better ways in marketing things, I always want to hear people like that. I've got a degree in business and marketing, and listen and kind of strengthen those networks up anyways. But much respect, guys, and I appreciate you guys. Thank you.
Now, why lie about something so simple, Kemper?
Oh, I know. It's that fodder that he brings that's just, it's part of his storytelling, his acting. Always has been.
Mom of two asked if he got his GED from the President of the United States for being such a good citizen.
He got it from Mike Huckabee.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
What are you doing, boy? Huh? Yeah. You want to mute it?
What are you doing?
What are you doing? You getting ready to hijack my live stream?
No.
Look at this boy. Too cool for school. Show me the sunglasses you got, boy. They fit me?
Maybe.
Well, you got the Randy Macho Mans.
Oh, yeah.
That's what those are.
They go with my cowboy hat, all right? What y'all think?
Perfect.
Can I go ahead and make one too?
Maybe.
I don't need money.
You don't need money?
I got this.
It'll be a different color tomorrow, dummy.
They won't check. They didn't check tonight.
I'll give you somebody. He's like, snap into a Slim Jim. Oh, yeah.
It's either the Randys or the Eltons, one of the two.
I think Brady's going to come over this weekend.
Oh, that's cool.
Maybe. Or I might go over there.
Okay. We'll talk.
Thought we go over there.
Either one.
Either one.
Mm-hmm. All right. Just some nostalgia. Yeah. Now do snap into a Slim Jim. Snap into a Slim Jim. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Sounds constipated, bro.
I think Randy Savage was constipated quite a bit. You ever see how he holds his neck all the time?
Oh, yeah. Oh, he was always intense. I think he was always taking pre-workout or something. I don't know.
Give me some of those. Has it been in the car?
No, I hid them for you. Hunter's trying to look for one.
Was it in the fridge?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's trying to look for the
Is
other
there
one.
another one in there? Get another one. Butterfinger.
Oh, yeah. Gotta love it.
The Den said, I need me some of those glasses. Those glasses are like $200, man. Oh, Jimbo must have dry bagged from his subs to get them glasses. Actually, Hunter bought those glasses with his own money. Is Jimmy your cousin for real? I know Jimmy. Actually, pretty decently well. He's either got a birthday coming up or just passed. That's cool, Kentucky. Yeah, his wife is from Wallens, or was. That's where she was from when they met, I reckon. That's really cool. He still does things. He don't really wrestle, but he'll do little spots. And like a gimmick thing, and gets paid for it, bro. You know him? You remember him? Boogie Woogie Man, Jimmy Valiant.
Yeah.
Jimmy Valiant.
Oh yeah, sure do. I mean, I grew up around where they had Smoky Mountain Wrestling and all that, and like you had what was it, Rick Morton, Rock and Roll Express.
You ain't never seen my Ricky Morton in
Yeah.
the figure 4 of the Country Boy?
Yeah, I've seen it. Oh yeah. Who else was it? Tommy Wildfire Ridge came from there.
He's one of my all-time favorites.
Mm-hmm.
Wildfire.
He used to have some good brawls.
Who did?
Wildfire and Dusty.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Dusty Rhodes.
The American Dream.
Yeah.
Son of a plumber from Austin, Texas. Not a son of a plumber from out in California where they're only part-time. He's at work full-time.
Diesel. Yeah, that's another thing. Mama T was up with your job. I know your ass ain't working.
Oh yeah, she is. She said she was. Don't you believe her?
Just like I believe Nicolina was working. Come on. Give me a break. Neither one of them are. They're in that group with rap and yeah.
Renee, I usually eat like one time a day, and it's usually during the live stream. Dang, Jimbo, I swear I've gained a ton of weight just watching you eat. I think I have too. Yeah, Leslie, that was a good old days of wrestling, for sure.
Yep, that was back when you had who was it, Magnum TA and Nikita Koloff, and
yep,
yeah, some good stuff. You had Junkyard Dog sometimes.
I've actually seen Nikita preach.
Bruiser Brody. Abdullah.
Bruiser Brody got murdered.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he was one of those iconic ones too.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Always stomping around with that 2x4 with the American flag stapled to it.
That's Hacksaw Jim Duggan.
Oh, that's who I meant, man.
Yeah.
I bet. Yeah. Bruiser, didn't he wear the cast around his legs pretty much?
Maybe. He has like furry boots. He was crazy, dude, man.
Yeah. So was Hacksaw. I think they all are. I remember first time I seen Abdullah the Butcher wrestle, he busted out a little chicken bone and started carving into some dude's head.
Dude, he really does that. Like that's how they juice. Yeah.
I was like, what in the hell?
Yeah, there's several different ways to juice. I only did it a couple times ever.
Pre-cuts?
Huh?
Pre-cuts, pretty much.
No, I wore a piece of tape around my finger and put a little corner of a razor blade in it, and then I'd take whatever chair shot or elbow or something, and I roll under the ring.
Yeah.
Take the tape off. And just
I got you.
A quick little. And after you got your blood flowing, from running around, running ropes and stuff, like it comes out. See,
yeah.
I'm giving away the secrets.
I've seen them do like those little tiny cuts and then put like oil or wax or whatever on it, and then when you start fighting, it starts opening up and bleeding a little bit more.
Yeah.
So you gotta do what you gotta do. Either that or do like Skern with his blood capsules. And he loves him a blood capsule here and there. I think that's where he gets this identity of a werewolf.
Yeah.
Because he's always chewing up a blood capsule, talking about a brain chip. Bleeding out of his face holes, right, Tina? That's, honestly, that karma's, it's slowly getting to him, but it is.
Do you mean you get overlooked, Fluffy, or the Von Erichs? I'm not overlooking you, Fluffy. Kevin Von Erich was your favorite? He's the youngest. I always thought Kerry Von Erich was, the man. I think a couple of them committed suicide, bro. I know one of them did. Leslie B's her sister went out with Ric Flair a time or two back in the day. Just come to Harlan.
Oh, Richard Flair. That's an iconic one for sure.
Yeah. Buddy Landell told me a story one time. I can't remember who he said it was. It might have been Harley Race that he said.
Oh, Harley Race is another one.
Yeah. But because when I, booked Buddy to come in and work a show, the first one was in Harlan. And he was telling me, he's like, I said, you know where it's at? Because he wasn't from very far from there, right over in Bristol area.
Mm-hmm.
And he said, oh, I know Harlan well. I said, you know it well? And he's like, yeah. He's like, Harley Race. I'm pretty sure he said Harley Race. Harley Race flew in there to the Harlan Airport on a private jet, and the Harlan Airport is tiny. I don't even know if it's still operational. But he said he, was working the crowd in Harlan, and he said them crazy MFers down there went up to the airport and set his plane on fire. And I was like, damn, they set his plane on fire. I said, did he have insurance? And he goes, yeah, you got to have insurance, kidding around. I mean, he said, they set his plane on fire while he was sitting in it.
Well, what's the point if he's not in it, really?
Burning up a plane, bro. Them things ain't cheap.
Right. No, I'm kidding.
I was going to say something about old Skern dog.
You mean the new franchise?
Yeah, the new franchise. He said something today about, this car that Shelby and I had stolen and burned for insurance.
Yeah, that dumb story. Yeah, I know.
I would love to know where this car is, where it was found, what kind of car it was, what was the insurance company.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to look into those claims. I'm going to bet they don't exist.
I don't know.
I bet anything they don't exist.
Yeah. I mean, I was in chat, but I was hammering him over that one, calling him out for that bullshit because it was a lie.
Oh, he started out. He caught himself. But he started to say Shelby don't lie.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Ernie's just full of shit, and that's his main problem.
Yeah.
Like, that boy needs some X-Lax in the worst way.
Whose daughter, Fluffy? Kevin was the oldest of the boys, committed suicide. Or all the boys committed suicide except Kevin. Okay.
Yeah.
I know Kerry was like the, chosen one out of that bunch,
Mm-hmm.
He was if it was the Shells, he would have been Shelby, Dad's favorite.
Right. I got you. I'm sorry. I'm laughing at Ernie, not the Shelby thing.
No, it's Ernie. Yeah, we're poking at Ernie 100%.
Yeah. That's funny.
Kemper, now he's one of these. Now he's one of those werewolves his mom gave birth to when she was forced down in that portal. True.
Yeah, that's fact.
Kemper knows. He's done his research.
Look at them teeth. Look at them teeth. Like, I never heard that thing.
Yeah, Beast of Bray Road.
Oh, God. I was like, Jimbo, he's claiming this is his mom. And Jimbo listened, he goes, that is his mom.
Damn sure was.
Like, what? I was like, that motherfucker just sent this to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, it blew my mind. I was like, what dude does that to their mother? Like, beyond the fact of what she's talking about. You know? I mean, dude, that's just wrong in so many ways. Like I said, it's his mom. And for the longest time, I didn't even want to put it out there, but I finally reconciled with it. And, you know, he's the one that put it out there, not me. So might as well show what people, you know, show everybody what he's going to do and what he'll do to them. If he'll do it to his mom, he'll do it to you.
Yeah.
That's fact.
Fluffy said, the Den, I think we might be long lost sisters. Because of your wrestling fandom, Luna, you talking all this smack about the Von Erichs and how you like them. Aren't you an elder? Native American elder?
Oh, I was going to say, I'd be careful, bro. I'd be careful.
I mean, I just wonder why the hell she ain't bringing up Wahoo McDaniel.
Oh, yeah. Wahoo was the man, too.
Hell yeah, he was. He was badass, bro. Oh, thank you, Mystery Lady.
I like him. I like Jimmy Snuka. I liked all that
Crazy, dude.
native stuff, huh?
Snuka was crazy, like real crazy.
It's cool as hell.
Yeah. Those are the ones that make the best wrestlers, man. The ones who don't care.
Like Mankind.
Yes. Yeah.
Like he
Snuka
really
was more athletic than Mankind, but yeah.
I mean, the mayor of the county that Rap's about to have to go to court in, he was one of those wrestlers too.
He was all right. Tiny little fella like Rap, you know.
Yeah. Little pipsqueak.
Luchador. Mystery Lady said, Jimbo, I just wanted to say that I finished your book. It was a great read, and damn, you were wild. I have moments back in the day.
Yeah. Good stuff. Mayor and one. But I mean, it sort of goes along with like Jesse the Body Ventura, his political career.
Yeah. Minnesota governor, wasn't
it? Yeah, Minnesota. Yep.
Yep.
There's one of those states up there.
Yeah, I didn't think my ear is itching. I didn't think Jesse was a great worker. You know, like I mean, he was a good heel as far as getting the crowd mad at him or whatever. But as far as his in-ring work, I wasn't.
I got you.
I didn't think much of it.
Yeah, he became more of a actor. Now, the best actor wrestler in their career show it is The Rock. Really is. Nice. Yeah.
Me and my buddy Mike Walbright, man, we stayed on Messenger the other night till about 7 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
And when we started out talking about basketball. He said, tell me who your GOAT is, who's your Mount Rushmore and all this stuff. And then, he asked me about football and then, we were both really actually wrestlers. Ernie's not, never was.
Mm-hmm.
But Walbright's actually the one who ended my career for real.
Wow.
Yeah, back trouble.
Yeah, that back shit ain't no joke, man. Joints, get back. No, you gotta respect them things.
Yeah. But we talked about wrestling. Once we started talking about wrestling, we talked about it forever.
I remember him being around when we first started the stand.
Yeah. And we talked about like who we thought the greatest actual actors, workers, whatever are.
Right.
And we both agreed that Ric Flair, in our opinions, and then The Rock was on both of our Mount Rushmores. He is awesome. So was Steve Austin.
Yep. I would have to agree. I don't know about the work in the ring, but I mean, there's probably another half dozen I can name that would at least be an honorable mention for that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
To have so many wrestlers out there, but There were certain ones that just stand out, like Ric Flair, Steve Austin, hell, even Bill Goldberg.
Yeah. As far as in the ring, like I don't know if you saw much of him or not, but Ricky Steamboat.
Yep, sure did. He was one of those natives that I spoke about. Yep.
I've got a match somewhere between him and Flair that went to the 1 hour time limit.
Yeah.
Gosh, man, that's the most exciting 1 hour. Like, usually there's a lot of rest holds in in a match that long.
Right.
But they hardly ever rested. It was crazy how much excitement there was in that match. Flair's idea of a rest hold is him doing his little gimmick where he takes 3 steps and falls on his face.
Yeah.
What y'all talking about? I'm behind in line, but wasn't there a Jackie Fargo? You talking about with Earn? It's a different last name if you're talking about Earn. Yeah, Warrior was crazy good too. You're right, Kat. Welcome back, Kemper.
Sorry.
Right. Dory Funk. I like Terry Funk.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Corey and Terry go way back. Yeah.
Ernie tried to plug himself into some kind of notoriety and fucked it all up there in West Virginia with another somewhat legend, DDP.
Yeah. Not just DDP. DDP's the one who ran the videos on him. But
Part 2, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, but if you watch those videos, you see those wrestlers, the real workers, making absolute fun of him.
At Cracker Barrel?
Yep. They are just laughing their asses off at him, calling him a mark pretty much. Mark is a fan who thinks everything's real. Somebody like Rap would be a mark. Because he's just a little dipshit. But they treated him completely like a mark. He had Hulk Hogan as his screensaver, bro. They really got a kick out of that. Ernie with Hulk Hogan at a Comic-Con.
Oh yeah. That's how Ernie lives.
Yeah. Here's my friend Hulk Hogan. We're good friends. I paid him $10 for his autograph picture, and we're good friends. Jake the Snake. I've actually been on a couple of shows with Jake the Snake, Tennessee Rose. I would never work him, wrestle him, and I'll refuse to go in the locker room with him.
Because of the snakes.
Yeah. Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah. I've met him and shook his hand, talked to him, and had swapped some stories. And he's an awesome guy to talk to. Those old school guys, you just can't get stories like that from anywhere else.
Right.
And but yeah, I would never go around that big ass snake.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
Well, we started talking about wrestling. They really gonna hate that, ain't they?
Oh yeah, they're gonna be like them damn white trash rednecks. Blah blah blah.
Well, Mama T gets a kick out of saying, they're from that wrestling world where they, everything's a work. Well, she don't call it work because she's not, she's a mark, but everything's fake. Oh, it's Gypsy that does that. You're right.
Yeah, I was gonna say Gypsy does that one.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say if she's saying that, she's getting it from Gypsy.
Yeah. No, Tennessee Rose, I don't know Gypsy Joe. The one who fell to his death was Owen Hart. Puffy.
How did Brian pass?
Huh?
Flying Brian? Flying Brian
Pillman?
Yeah, how did he pass?
I think he overdosed.
Didn't he have an accident in the ring and broke some shit pretty bad?
Maybe.
I thought he had.
I think he did have. Yeah, I think he did get tore up in a in-ring accident, but I don't think that's what killed him.
Right.
Let's see here. If you get it from Wikipedia, does that mean it's fickle? Well, here's one that's got Flying Brian, but the picture on it's Tully Blanchard.
Weird.
He was born in Cincinnati.
Oh yeah. Didn't he play for the Bengals? Played safety, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Thought he did.
Here's a picture of him in his football uniform. I think it's college. Let's see. If I can find it. Football career. Played for the Miami Redskins. Oh, that's Miami, Ohio, or what?
Yeah.
Played for Miami University in Oxford, Ohio.
Yep, Miami, Ohio. That's the cradle of coaches. Like, so many Hall of Fame coaches have coached there.
Yeah.
Small school, it's weird. Like, probably the most recent name to come out of that college would be Ben Roethlisberger.
Yeah.
But besides that, like, you had your Lou Holtz, Ara Parsegans, Bo Schembechler, Woody Hayes. Like, you had all of them come out of Miami of Ohio. And some of them were on the same coaching staffs. Sort of like Earl Bruce with Urban Meyer and Nick Saban as his assistants.
Yeah.
You know,
That's a hell of a legacy right there.
Yeah.
Ern's over there talking about his dad taping him to trees and then lighting him up with batteries and
Are you kidding?
Let me guess, he's feeding that to Speakeasy.
Oh, of course, you got to get that sympathy. Oh
Good
shit,
Lord.
He's such a fucking dweeb.
Somebody might want to let Speakeasy know that having that low-life lying bastard on his channel is not going to help him in the credibility area.
Nope. I mean, he's got Tara and Betty up there too. So I mean,
oh dear God,
and Mama T.
Wonderful. I'm not watching that shit.
Yeah.
All right. On October 5th, 1997, Brian Pillman was scheduled to wrestle Dude Love. That is right.
Yeah.
At the WWF pay-per-view In Your House 18 Bad Blood. Steve Austin relayed that Jim Cornette was instructed to find the whereabouts of Pillman. Jim contacted the Budgetel Motel in Bloomington, Minnesota, where Pillman had stayed the previous night, and was told by the receptionist that Pillman was found dead in his hotel room by the maids earlier in the day at 1:09 p.m. Central Time. He was 35 years old. An autopsy attributed Pillman's death to a heart attack. However, Austin explained that this was caused by previously undetected erythrosclerotic, I don't know, I'm sure I butchered that, heart disease, a condition which had also led to the death of Pillman's father. The next night, WWF paid tribute to Pillman. Later that night, Vince McMahon interviewed Melanie Pillman. The interview was seen as being in poor taste and was awarded Wrestling Observer's Newsletter's Most Disgusting Promotional Tactic Award of that year. And I'm not a Vince McMahon fan, but who's to say that wasn't genuine? You know,
Right.
let's talk to his fans, let them know what happened. You know, don't make them wait. So there's that. Yep, Fluffy Chris Benoit killed his wife and son, and then himself. Benoit was a phenomenal in-ring worker too. I didn't like him, but he was pretty
Who?
good. Chris Benoit.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that was tragic too.
Oh yeah. You ever watch any of those? Oh, I can't remember. It's Beyond the Mat, I think.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
With Mankind, him over in Japan wrestling with the crazy shit.
Yeah.
The fire and the glass and the tacks and yeah.
Yeah. I went to Indiana to wrestle on a show one time, and you know, they had those glass tubes or whatever, those light bulb tubes, and they were smashing them on people and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I went over to the promoter and I was like, just give me gas money. I said, I'm not fooling with that. And he goes, no, you don't have to get hit by one of those tubes or nothing. I'm like, no, I'm not going in that ring where all that damn glass has been broke up and tearing up my face and my back. I will sweep it up. I said, I told you, I'm not following that junk. And I'm in it, bro. I ain't, you know, that to me, that's crazy. Hey, Tink. Andre the Giant was the tallest man I had ever seen back in the day, Kentucky. I'll tell you what, man, I seen some wrestlers out at Kaywood High School down in Harlan.
Yeah.
There was Smoky Mountain Wrestling.
Right.
But like Dr. Death Steve Williams, dude, he's the biggest man I've ever laid eyes on. Like, he's as broad as a damn truck. And there's a legendary story where he whipped both Road Warriors at the same time in the locker room once.
Wow.
I mean, that's a tall task right there, buddy.
Yeah.
St. Louis visiting my daughter and granddaughter. Well, that's cool. Have fun. Yeah, Andre the Giant was huge. Just pushed that little ring rope down, just stepped right over it like it wasn't nothing.
Damn, that's big. The house.
Yeah. You're welcome, Tink. Yeah, I remember when old Hulk Hogan body slammed Andre that first time. It was awesome. Then Ultimate Warrior, I think Ultimate Warrior slammed him too. Some wild stuff. I can talk wrestling forever, bro.
See, I like old school wrestling and then, of course, football. Anything football. I can talk. I don't even care if I don't like the team. I can talk it. You know what I mean? Like, I just like talking about it. You know?
Yeah. Oh, that's cool, Kentucky. We might have a football night here soon, man. This football season's rolling right around the corner.
Yeah, we're going to lose half our audience when we do that.
I know it.
They're going to be like, okay, we're going to be falling asleep on that one.
We got some women football fans around here. Come on, y'all.
Yeah, we got a few.
Kentucky said, I keep trying to upload a video and clips, but I guess the file's too big. About 5 years ago, Jimmy was at Loyal School. Yeah, I've seen him down there at Loyal. It was probably Independent Pro Wrestling. Kenny and Wayne Phillips had him up there probably. The Great Kaboo. That's a good one. Fluffy, that's a good one.
Are you talking about Kabuki? The one that's green dust in the air, or whatever it was.
Mookie was awesome.
Yeah, I was gonna say, didn't he wear like some karate pants?
Yep, gi pants. Yep.
Yeah, and spit green shit everywhere.
Yeah. Is that who you're talking about, Fluffy? I think he's talking about the Kaboo, the great Kaboo.
Oh no, I misheard. Sorry, I thought you said Kabuki. That's why I was like Kabuki. Like
Kabuki was badass. I can't believe we never brought him up.
yeah.
She's talking about Kabuki.
Look at that Roll Tide rolling dang chat.
I know. What about Mama Davis are hitting it up too? What about them boys? That's right.
I'm gonna have to block them.
Man, now this is what makes the greatest chat. Cowboy fans, Roll Tide Roll, and the UK Wildcats, baby.
Oh, whatever. Bunch of bandwagons.
What do you mean, whatever?
Bunch of bandwagons.
That's disrespectful, bro.
Bandwagon.
Let me tell you something. If you ain't 50 years old and you're a Cowboys fan, then you ain't no damn bandwagon. Because I'm sorry.
Depends on the situation, but yeah, you're probably right. Like, you're probably, well, I don't know. See, that's the thing. If you're 50 years old, you remember when the Cowboy bandwagon started in the 90s.
Right. That's what I said. If you ain't, look, I admit it. When I grew up, there was like 2 or 3 teams on TV that I could watch. Cowboys, 49ers, Cowboys and 49ers.
See, I couldn't stand either one of those teams, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
I couldn't.
Cowboys is my team, bro. They're America's team.
I remember watching Aikman and Emmett and what's his nuts, Irvin. I remember watching all that.
What do you mean, what's his nuts? You mean Hall of Fame wide receiver Michael Irvin?
And put him down. I just couldn't remember.
Playmaker.
Get all defensive. Dang.
Oh, yeah, I get defensive.
Oh, you defensive. You didn't hear that little snapback, did you? Give me Hall of Fame wide receiver.
I was just pointing that out. Man, you like these damn referees down here. I got a technical in our first game this off season.
Did you do a Bobby Knight and throw a chair across the court?
No, bro. I mean, I was totally cool. Like, he made a horrible call.
Yep.
And I went down the sideline and said, "Great call, ref. Great call." He teed me up.
Yeah, because you was being.
I was like, "What the hell?" And he said, "I know sarcasm. I teach English." He said, "I know sarcasm." I'm like, so I got my second one right.
Do what?
I got my second one right because I'm like, is sarcasm part of the English language?
Wow.
Yeah, it's ignorant refs.
But like it went from the 49ers to the Cowboys, in the bandwagon era. And of course, on video games, those were like the cheat teams. If you wanted to blow anybody away, just pick that team.
Yeah,
play with.
Throw it to Jerry Rice and you go catch it.
Yeah. It's almost like running the ball with Bo Jackson on Tecmo Ball, man. Everybody off of you kind of shit.
Yeah, bounce off of him. If you get up to the top and go, he's gone.
Yep. I remember him and Marcus Allen being the 2 running backs for that team. It was nuts. Then, of course,
you only buy your book using PayPal, or is there another option? You can send me a cash app and just tell me what it's for.
But yeah, I was gonna say, man, back then, man, there's a lot of Hall of Famers that played, and like, not no slouches either. You had Emmett, Barry, Thurman, what's his name? Played for the Broncos, helped them win 2 Super Bowls. Davis, Terrell Davis. Like you had all. I mean, I'm sure I could keep going and going and going, but
Davis was a machine, dude.
Oh yeah. Like,
you remember Christian Okoye?
Oh, I used to play with the Nigerian Nightmare all the time. That was funny because they had Derek Thomas on the other side of the ball too. How can you go wrong?
Right.
Like Derek Thomas was one of the best linebackers I've ever seen.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. Glad you made it home safe, Queen Ashley.
Yeah, lady.
Mama Davis, you might have some valuable stuff there. Got a few Jerry Rice cards.
Yeah, you should. That's why I'm trying to get my brother to come off with that set of, well, not set, but the collection of basketball and baseball cards.
Yeah. Anita, Casey, do y'all remember the Saints fans wore the brown paper bags over their heads and referred to the team as the Aints?
Yep.
I sure do. That was some funny stuff.
I was just saying, I know there was a point in time where they were doing that in Detroit too. Those poor Lion fans, man, they can never catch a break. Like, I think they're going to now, but like, they had one of the best running backs ever and couldn't get to a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
You know, like, they've had one of the best wide receivers ever, couldn't get to a Super Bowl. Like, and they put a lot in and had a lot of bad seasons. Like,
What if they had them together, though?
huh?
What if they'd had them together? What do you think?
If they would have had them together, they could have had whoever playing quarterback. Shit. I was trying to think of a really horrible quarterback, but nobody specifically rings a bell right now.
Oh, Danny White.
Danny White? Didn't he win some Super Bowls?
I don't think so. Yeah, he did. He did.
I was going to say, I thought he had.
He was terrible, though. Quincy Carter.
Him and Randy White both played on the same team, didn't they?
Mm-hmm.
I thought they did.
Yeah, the Dallas Cowboys.
Well, I was going to say like Antoine Randall L or some shit, bro.
I said Quincy Carter. I have about 100,000 sports cards. Wow, Mama Davis, that is awesome. And
Like,
I'm poor.
The market is up.
Remember when Bradshaw was harassed forever? I don't know what you mean. I'll tell you what, I think Terry Bradshaw is never mentioned as one of the greats, and I think he is one of the greats. The guy went 4-0 in Super Bowls. 4-0.
I was going to say, Skunk Ape, I don't know if they'll decline that much. I mean, I lived in Bama right after they lost another legendary coach.
Yeah.
And, yeah, they slumped a little bit, but they still won a couple national championships in that slump time, too. That was the crazy part.
Look, these coaches that are right now rising up the ranks, they have been, in the Saban era, in his system. Those coaches are going to be lined up begging for that Alabama job.
Oh, for sure.
It's going to continue. They're not going to, they might have a rough rebuilding season, but
like one, yeah,
maybe
two. But I mean, one season, and then they'll be back at least in the playoffs. I think, you know what I mean, like in the talk. Like, I don't think they're going to go anywhere because it's Alabama. I mean, if you were saying Michigan, then I would be like, yeah, you got a point, because you seen what happened when they lost their national championship coach, right?
Yeah. Skunk, if we are going to remain friends, you got to refrain from shit like that. That is not cool.
Oh, shit. I love the shit talk of football. It's good stuff.
Ringy Dingy loved, not a football fan, but loved Friday Night Lights. Bradshaw took over for the Duck Dynasty, Dad? I didn't know that.
He did what?
Took over for the Duck Dynasty, Dad?
I didn't know that either.
Ain't his name Phil?
Yeah.
I thought it was. Maybe that's who Ernie's talking to when he goes, "Why'd you do that, Phil?" Maybe he's talking to the Duck Dynasty Dad. Buddy, we've let it slip up on 1 o'clock on us. Almost.
Word. Yeah, it's one of those morning shifts tomorrow for me.
Yeah. Yeah, if you guys want to order the book, you can send me a Cash App. And I'll, just tell me what it's for, and then I'll, email me and get my address, or I'll get your address and ship it right out to you. Phil Robertson, yep. Actually, also, for, tell you what, the next, let's say 3 days, next 3 days. So that'll be, see, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, up until Monday morning. If you order a book, I will put the money in the Stan's Helping Hands Fund. We discussed bringing that back last night, Kipper and I, and we're gonna. We have somebody who needs help right now. It's one of our Stan family, and we need to raise a couple hundred, maybe $300 to help them, make it through a unexpected hard time. And so if we can do that, I greatly appreciate it. If you do want to just donate to that, you can send those donations to Kemper. Do we have Kemper's Cash App somebody can put up right quick?
I didn't mean to ruin your dreams there, Skunk Ape. I'm a realist. I'm sorry. I don't like it either, but it is what it is.
What are you doing to Skunk?
He when I was talking about Bama wasn't going to miss a beat.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's cool, Dark Angel. I got you, Luna. I will autograph it.
Did you even sign mine?
I think so.
Let me look.
You guys just got to look over, hell, don't look over it. Like, it's part of my past. I was, as Mystery Lady said, a little bit wilder than I am now. So definitely wasn't Christian. So at all. I didn't autograph your book, Nana Kim. What the heck? Good night, Behind Green Eyes. There's Kemper's Cash App. I'll leave that running until after the show here, but if anybody wants to help out our Stan family member, we're not going to put her name out there. We just, don't think that's necessary, with the way people talk. Kemper and I can take it, they can call us whatever they want. They really don't bother us. So, hey, Jimmy. Yeah, and also Jimmy is willing to try to get some resources. So if anybody has resources or a way to find resources for food and possible lodging for low income in, what is it, Anderson, Jimmy? Anderson, South Carolina. You can send me that info and I will send it to Jimmy. Yeah, my signature's in the back pages usually. But all right, Kemper, you got a long day tomorrow, and I guess we'll start a little bit after midnight tomorrow night, right?
Sounds good. We'll start the game.
All right, brother. We'll start the game at 12:05, and then we'll kick some ass all night long.
Sounds good.
Huh?
It sounds good to me.
Let's do it. Until then, I'm Jimbo.
And I'm Kemper.
We're coming to you live from the stand.
Oh, no, it's China. Nope, I muted her ass, TOG. Because she can't get a word in edgewise. She just screams, oh, you live in a motel and you're on meth. You live in a motel and you're on meth. Big fucking deal, bitch. Big deal.
Mama T, a.k.a. by the gangster name Little T, U-R-D, that's a little turd.
I just want to remind everyone watching, this is fucking YouTube. This is not real life. Why are you trying to do background stuff? Like, come on.
I do not have a big ego at all. Anybody that knows me personally will tell you that. I could log off this YouTube shit forever, and it ain't ever going to faze me one bit. It really ain't.
You remember they said it's supposed to say official in the little seal, right? Obviously, they're idiots. It doesn't. It says official or official, right?
Yeah. Sometimes I get so mad, there's no controlling me. My thoughts get so bad, I'm like, I might grab a bat, I don't know. My wrath, my blood boils over like, oh God, here goes. I lost all feeling from my head to my toes. You said some shit that I can't let go, so just stay tuned for the rest of the show. So have you ever felt betrayed? Switches how you see things, realize something needs change. Cause I know you got me up, let me show you what's up. Cause enough is enough. I'll take a face full of pavement just to make a statement. I know there's no turning back. Oh God, adrenaline wasted, so mad I can taste it. I know there's no turning back. I'll do what it takes, I ain't making mistakes like that. I'll put it on your face just to make you go take it back. I'll lose my shit, I go crazy when I'm mad. And now you go wish you shut the fuck up real bad. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. I'll take smoke, I'ma poke a hole through you, choking's overdue. Come at me and you won't get any older, dude. Crack your holder too. Heating up inside of me, blood so violently. Thanks for trying me. Now it's finally time to see how this rivalry becomes a dynasty.